What the heck is going on? I... Are we back? What happened? Can you guys hear me? What the hell? Can you... We back? Did that... Oh, no. Did that create a new VOD? It did, didn't it? Bugger. So that was very unusual. Can you... I think we're back now, right? Oh, no. Hold on. It's a different stream. Oh, no, wait. What? Hold up. Wait. I'm so confused. I'm still live, but... Ooh. If I go live, I think it's... Oh, did you guys have to... I'm in a different chat now. Bugger. Oh, that's very annoying, actually. Okay, can you guys link the... So that actually... It was actually the game killed the connection. That's crazy. As soon as... So I exited out of the game. I'm just gonna link... I gotta link everyone else the new video here. Happened to you? Did it happen to you as well? Yeah, that's wild. Anyway, the final results of the poll about the dampeners was... Yeah, 32 for Great Mate, 43 for 50-50, and 25 for Need Major Adjustment. Okay. So I'm just coming back now. Oh, that's really upsetting, actually. You know what triggers me? It's the fact that it split the VOD. It split the stream. That's, like, extremely upsetting, to be honest. I have to get John to frickin' stitch them together or something. I don't know. Bugger. Anyway, it is what it is. That was crazy, though. Like, what it did. Let's see. Select stream. This. All right. And I can't actually relaunch Space Engineers 2 because it says that the game is still running. Stop. Well, I had my first experience, but it was very unusual because my internet was still up. Everything was working, but any theories what happened there? Okay, apologies, welcome. Apologies. Well, I will try to place that. I'm learning the game now, and what was weird is that when I here we go. When I like exited the game, it was still running. Like I could still hear the sounds in the background, and I looked in my task manager and I couldn't find it when I searched it. So it was very, very strange. SE2 mining BTC, maybe. SE is causing mass amounts of data to go through network cards and placing lots of blocks. Is that Dark Dragon? Is that right? Because that would make sense. Like it was something to do with. Honestly, it's good that didn't happen on an official stream because it seems reproducible. To be honest, I don't want to do it right now. I don't want to do it again right now. But unfortunately, I was hoping that YouTube would recover the stream, but it just created a new live stream. John, we got to get them thumbnails sorted out. It's what a mess. And that's a good thing about Twitch, actually. Twitch, when the live stream goes off like that, it will show like a be right back thing. And if you can restore the connection within 2 minutes, then it actually fixes the stream, if that makes sense, without creating a new VOD. That's a shame, but oh well. I'm not going to place it in there. I guess I'll just put it here. I'll put one down. Uh-oh, not again. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Keep an eye. No! Am I still there? Because it happened again. I saw the drop frames. No way. No, Hamster. I saw it again. I placed that block. There was a little bit of lag. And I saw my drop frames go up. And the connection on OBS went down. That's crazy. Like, the thing is, it's this grid. Well, we're not placing any more of these grids. I'm sorry, Iteration. I don't know what you've created here, but... Like, what? I'm so confused. Because we pasted that other ship in fine and it didn't have a problem. And this isn't even that big. Alright, let's just try another ship then. I wanted to do like a long corridor of this corridor, but it's a very nice corridor. Yeah, that's true. This wouldn't happen with a 2PC setup, but I want to avoid a 2-piece setup. I never want to go back to a 2PC setup. So anyway. Right. Yeah, I don't know, Mike. Very, very, very strange. Let me try another grid. Because it didn't happen the first, so... What? Oh, no. Ah, here we go. Although I was on the wrong page. I was like, what? Right, so we've seen all this. We've seen John's. Right. Mike Angel. 40k cruiser whip. This is a big one, so... If it happened with that... because then it might be related to that corridor for some reason. Let's try this. Place blueprint. Fingers crossed, guys. I'm watching the OBS. Drop frames. So far, so good. For the Emperor! Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm on this. You mean for this build, John? Should I be using another Mike Angel 40k cruiser build? Let me just see. Well, I'm already loading it right now. Let's see. Alright, so far it's fine. It's weird. I got... Maybe that corridor from Iterations got viruses. Every time I place it down, it's like... Oh! Installing some Trojan onto my PC. Okay, I think it's okay. I think this is loading. Oh, this is my... Oh, yours. Okay, here we go. Right, so look... Holy frickin' moly. It looks so good. Well, so far, so good. Place. 3... Maybe it's when I place it. I'm watching the frames. 3, 2, 1. I might see you guys later. We'll see. It's taking a second, but so far so good. Hold on. It's just loading. Because if the corridor's cursed, that's a great repro. We just send that to somebody. Hold on, I'm not just waiting. It's still loading here. And don't worry, guys, this will improve in the future too. Like, there's already been thoughts. Like, anything that's kind of like taking... Like, all of this stuff will be optimized as well, so... Fear not, but... Okay. And we're fine. We are absolutely fine. So... The lesson here is that this small corridor has something about it that is like... Oh, am I back in? Oh, no, it's still loading somehow. I'm still like... The thrusters are moving, but I can't move the character right now. Hold on. The fact that Mike built this on a potato is wild. Oh. Hey! And the performance is good. So this corridor... I have no words. I mean, I placed it on the grid, on this bigger grid. Beforehand, I placed it on the voxel. But, I mean, this 40k ship probably is still, like, more than this grid combined. corridor dissection? Yeah, I guess. Like, I'm honestly, it's very, very unusual. Never seen that before. This corridor sends, like, EMP out and gets... Iteration decided he no longer wants me to stream anymore. It's very, very interesting. This is what, you know, alpha and all that stuff, because there's got to be no, I'm lost. I've got nothing. I got nothing, guys. Nothing at all. Anyway, let's come have a look at this ship here. So, holy freaking moly. Now, I have seen a lot of Warhammer 40k ships over the years in SE1, but goodness me, the detail on this is absolutely wild. The sun is rising, a new dawn for the Imperium. I mean, guys, like, again, you could build this at a small grid. Hold on a minute. Are these, what's the size cubes here? Is this, I think this might, it's not even detailing. This is, oh, wait. Yeah, so these aren't even detailing cubes. This is just 0.5. So hold on a second. 0.5. So, honestly, guys, hold on. Okay, there's a detailing cube there. Those long, oh, there's, it's like a pillar. But the majority of this ship is built out of, you know, 2.5 meter, like large grid blocks, and actually just, you know, 25 centimeter blocks. Now, of course, it makes it easier because you can slam down these blocks rather than having a massive cube for small grids. So this is still really showcasing the benefits of unified grid. Like, you could build this in SE1 in small ship, but it would be really hard. And performance, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but performance would not be this good. Like, you think how massive this ship is? Imagine a small grid in SE1 that's this size. I'm like 95% certain it would not be like freaking silky smooth like this. And I think partly because it's not all built out of like, it's got a mix of like larger grids as well. But that's crazy that, you know, Mike could come in here, take the detailing cube, and I don't know what he'd be doing, like add a freaking, you know, slap this down. And I mean, I'm ruining it, I know, but you know what I mean? Like, you've still got that extra level of granularity in there as well. That's how the 25 look. So, but it's beautiful, Mike. It is absolutely stunning. Like, my questions are, when are we going to see the first cinematics, non-official cinematics in Space Engineers? Like, right off the bat, like, imagine this coming. This is absolutely... Let me get like the old FOV down on this boy. Let's see how we're cooking. Here we go. Oh, I've got to get further away. I'm going to be flying miles away to get the FOV cooking. Here we go. Oh, I'm so far, I can't even see it. Look, there we go. I can do a shot like... Oh, I need some... Oh, give me... Quick, guys. Give me some famous Imperium of Men quotes. Loud. Oh, no, I get the spectator cam. Hold on. Oh, God. It's very hard to move around in this. I need like a... let me like read something, like a couple of chat... let's see. I got... I'll just do quotes. Let's see quickly. Here we go. Oh yeah, a long one, but it needs to have a like contextual. Here we go. Oh, here's one. I don't know. I just took the first one I found. Does this make sense? Yeah, maybe. Here we go. I'll read this. I'll also do this. Well, we're making the first ever cinematic. Here we go. Wait. I'll do this.
At battle's end, speak the liturgy in a clear voice. Respect the bravery of the living. Give the right of passage to the fallen. Honor the battle of gear of the dead. To do all this with reverence, even when exhausted by battle and weary from the field, it is the duty of a chaplain. It is his burden and his satisfaction.
That's probably the wrong quote. I just picked one, a long one to read out as I revealed that ship. So, yeah. So I don't know. Was that cringe? Look at that, the lighting here. Oh, here we go. Here's another one, Dave. We've got another one. Well, one more for you guys.
Too low? Too low. Our thoughts light the darkness that others may cross space. We are one with the Emperor. Our souls are joined in his will. Praise the Emperor who sacrificed his life as ours is death. Hail his name. Boom.
I don't know. I'm sure you guys can find the right quote for that. But look, you get some close-up shots there. Like, okay, think in the future, guys. You see this shot here like this, and then you see the broadsides open up. You got the starboard ports, the starboard broadsides like just opening up something. So, yeah. As a Trekkie, I feel weirded out. Yeah, thanks, Zoc. Yeah, I wish my voice was that epic by default. Anyway, it's actually really hard to get this ship. I mean, 17 FOV might be a little bit too extreme. Like, I think you can probably get by with probably like 40 or something. The classic. Let's see. Because what you need as well is you need like smoother camera, right? There we go. Then actually I can like get like not like too far away. So, but still, anyway, Mike, is there an interior? Is there something I specifically get in? Like, I'd be blown away if you've got like an interior to this already. So, oh. I just made a short for John. There we go. Instant short material. Anyway. Honestly, Mike, I will say this already. We haven't seen many, but this has to be one of the most impressive ships in SE2 so far. Just from the factor of the scale of it and the detail. John's ship was one of the biggest until this ship, I think. I think this is bigger than John's ship. But in general, we've only seen smaller builds. I think that's partly because it takes so long to actually... well, it doesn't take so long to build. You can build just as quick as Space Engineers 1. But because of the detailing options, I think more players find themselves spending longer on the the exterior of a ship like this, or more time like detailing an interior or whatever. So the potential is just wild, honestly. Anyway, let me fly inside then, I guess. I don't know where I am. You can make a trailer. Like, you give me like a line you want, Mike. You do some shots. I can get my voice effects going. How accurate did that sound, guys? was that too low for the Space Marines? They have a pretty deep voice, but maybe that was a bit too. Maybe that was more like a Chaos Marine kind of vibe. Sounded pretty good. Damn, I just need to drop like, it's gonna drop a ton and that'll be good. All right, so hold on, now we're gonna turn up the FF. I gotta get that slider in. I gotta get climb to cook because I can't be coming in the menu every time I gotta change FOV. Anyway, now we're inside. Yo, damn. Oh man, that's so cool. But I feel like I could help you out here, Mike. I feel like I can slap some lighting down. We got kind of like the windows here. And that's again, something that, you could do in SE1. You could get like a small grid attached to the front and you could like make these custom windows here. But let me slap down some lights. Give 2 more stars at the Emperor itself. But I don't know. Let me see. I just want to see what's going on here a little bit. I can't see. Oh, I got my light here. Here we go. That helps. Okay. So this is the front. So I mean, I'll put one like here. That's light on line. Not too many, and then I'll turn the lightness. I'll turn this light off. So that's just enough. It just needs 2 there. But look at this, guys. Oh, it's so good. It's so freaking good. Look at the top, like the skylight here with that beautiful skybox. I am blown away. Now, that's with me. I know there's a lot of people a little bit more cautious about SE2. That's totally fine. I do get some of the arguments and stuff, but guys, think back to week 1 Space Engineers 1, right? And I know, like, you might say, oh, well, you've had 10 years and so on, but I still feel like this week 1 Space Engineers 2, what there is in the game, the building systems, the visuals especially, right? I feel like it's such a great foundation for everything that will come beyond this honestly. And I'm biased. I'm very biased. You're not going to get many people who are more biased than me. Maybe only Marek. You know, but I still like am genuinely super excited what players are already doing. And you're going to hear a lot of that from me. But let me turn down these lights. The problem is I don't know which lights they... Oh, luckily Mike actually named them here. So that's... Wait, what? Wait. How... Oh. Wait. Why do you name the lights? I actually have never done that yet. I've only copied this. What do you change the name here, guys? Am I tripping? Maybe it's called the bridge light? Nah, no way. Like am I missing something here? Is it called? No, it's not called bridge light. It's called interior light. Yeah, I'm thrown off here because I don't see any way to name it. So maybe Mike got access to something. Anyway, I think it's these ones probably, right? The ones that are bright white. So we can just copy this setting and paste it on that and find any other white ones. It's just these two, I think. Oh, nearly. Okay. Double click? Oh, look at that. You can just double click. That's sick. Okay. Well, I learned something new. I never even got to that yet. I never even built something big enough where I needed to start naming the lights. So there you go, guys. Little trick. Like Windows, double click. Okay. That's huge. Okay, very nice, very nice. So you can already get organized there. The more you learn, I mean, maybe that should be like a tooltip or something. Like, I don't know. Oh, hold on a minute. Okay, I guess I'll just paste all the lights that are white. I don't know. There we go. There's a vibe. How do we feel about this, guys? I can't do the... I know I'm like crossing the path, crossing the streams here, because I don't know any like any kind of like Astartes chart or something, but I can do this without the... Oh, 1, 2. I can do this. Ready for the crossover? Boom. And we got the crossover, the Halo X Warhammer 40k. I honestly don't know any kind of like I know they got some like angelic things probably, right? But anyway, Mike's probably like, oh god, what did I send my ship in for showcase? Anyway, I mean I can actually do a much better version of that, Eddie. I started a little bit too high, honestly, but yeah. Okay, welcome everyone. It's so good to see everyone joining. Sorry, apologies if I'm missing some chat here. The YouTube chat is popping off. I'm always saying that. Singing the Halo theme in the school locker room is like... Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, this is very, very cool. And I think, even though we can't necessarily say like already some of the first ships, this is officially the first, let it be known to the whole Imperium of engineers, this is the first ever Warhammer 40k ship to be showcased, and it is amazing. The vibe is sick. You know, I don't know if I don't even know what like my let me see my ray tracing settings on as well. I'm wondering. I've only got low ray tracing. Let's cook that. Let's go up to medium. High, I will see. Don't know about high. That's okay. But then again, obviously the difference of ray tracing, like it does look better, but there's definitely like this fall off. I think I'll leave it on medium. I think probably it seems like keep it nice and silky smooth. But yeah, so yeah, apologies. We're honored to have apologies here tonight. A real cooker of SE videos. I'm really excited to see what apologies does of SE2. So anyway, right. The Covenant, the Imperium, basically the same thing anyways. Oh, stop. I know. I always big people up. I'm a hype man after all. That's my existence. I can't do very much else. Anyway. You get some nice reflections there. Anything else I should showcase here, Mike? I mean, obviously the work that's gone on at the exterior is incredible. I love these glows on the darker side here, and you've got the kind of lighting near the turrets here as well. It's fantastic. Fan-frickin-tastic. The only music a Space Marine needs is the sound of a heretic bones cracking under his feet. Is that a quote? It sounds like it could be a quote, but I swear they also have like some kind of choral music that they have going on. So, man, yeah. 2000 series RT cores are really strong with SE2, or maybe I need to fiddle some more settings. Yeah, I'm on a 3080 right now. I still don't have really updated specs anywhere. So my system, guys, is it's an i9 1080K. Terrible. I don't see the name of that one. Something like that. It's probably like 4 or 5 years old now. But then I got 32 gig of RAM and 3080, I think. So very nice, guys. Can we see some claps in the chat for Mike Angel's amazing, incredible, mind-blowing ship? Just like I'm in awe, to be honest with you. The Emperor is pleased. Will be pleased with this, I'm sure. Look at that as well. And that's pretty wild. Like, the eagle on the front. Like, what we got going on here? Hold on a second. What's this? I mean, that's okay, that's like a 20... yeah. But that's amazing. Look at that eagle's, like the eagle... You got the eagle mouth and the beak and the eye there. On the front of this. And that's, again, it's something small here. But you, again, couldn't do that with a ship of this size. Maybe you could with small grid. And I think it also comes back down to the armor edges. The lack of armor edges also really makes builds nicer, I think. I mean, there's a reason people have the armor edges mod removal, and also there's also a reason people have been asking for an SE1 for so long. So, yeah. I love how in Complete Darkness, all the faint light rooms... I know, right? So... yeah, I'm honestly, though, guys, I'm really excited for some cinematic videos. I think something like this, you could make a short one. You slap on some, like, music. You do, like, a little voiceover like I did. You just have some... And right now, obviously, you can't do battles or anything like that. It's just, like, you some really cool shots of it flying and, like, some voiceover. I think you can make, like, a 30-second short of this. Maybe Mike does it. Maybe someone takes this and does. I mean, again, without the workshop, you're going to have to ask Mike very nicely for it. But still, it's going to be so good. And I think when the replay tools and the kind of cinematic tools that will be in SE2, and then they'll be, you know, better than SE1 cinematic tools. I honestly think that this game could be, you know, like a haven for making that. It already is, and you know, we've already had some great cinematics in SE1, but the visuals of SE2, I think, are going to really help to make even more like cinematic stuff, to be honest. So, also, guys, if you're new here, I'll do it as I wrap this ship up. If you're new to the channel, to the vibe and everything, first up, if you haven't, where is it? If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. I mean, we just hit 15,000 recently, so we're not on quite the same push as we were the last stream, but still, would really appreciate you joining in here and subbing. We have daily content now. John's cooking out shorts. There's going to be streams. There's going to be also, you know, full-length videos. But the second thing is the Discord. If you're not on the Discord yet, join the Discord, because that's where people are sharing builds, discussing builds, everything like that. So if you want to get more involved in the community and more involved in these streams in general, I think the Discord's the best place for that, to be honest, because yeah, people can guide you. There's a lot of shenanigans on there, so be warned, but still. Roni's in there. You got to watch out for that, boy. Anyway. Right. Carrying on then. So I'll leave this in the background because performance seems so good, but very, very, very... I kind of don't want to end. I keep going around in circles with this shit, but it is absolutely stunning. So, right. What do we have next? I think we have another mic. I don't know. Let's mix it up. We'll come back to... I pressed F10 again. We'll come back to Mike's second ship, I think, and we'll first look at... let's see. So we got the Mike Angel Adrasta 2. So we'll come back to that. Now, we have the BHI Fighter. I think these are all key. We have the BHI Fighter Mark 1. And John will have to let me know who built... Oh, I keep forgetting that too. Who... Oh no, that's Indy's first SE2 ship, which is... I mean, man, if my first SE2 ship was that, I'd be so happy. You have to let me know who built this one, John, if you're there. My RAM usage? My GPU is pretty maxed out. I got like 90% GPU usage. My CPU... I need to start streaming on my CPU. My CPU is just chilling at 14%. That's wild, right, guys? Ooh, hold on. I think it's upside down. Right. Oh, nice. Okay. I kind of want to have all the ships. Oh. Oh. Yo. Nice. Okay, hold on. I actually do want to get the ships like I've been looking at. I want to get them all in the world so we can kind of like... Let me just fly this ship out. Wait a second. This will fit on the other hangar. Let me just get Indies back in and put it back on the platform. Oh, BHI's is yours, Phoenix Knight. So big shout out to the Phoenix Knight in the chat for their ship here. The BHI fighter we're going to look at just a second. Let's look at Zoc design. Oh, well. Now, I'll probably do a sketch for you guys at some point. I'll give you a sketch to build an SE2. It's the best thing you can do now, right? But also... I think it's already loaded, I think. What I also want to do, careful not to place it onto the grid, of course, because actually you can do that by accident now. I think I also want to, you know the ship that I got you guys to build last time? I forgot the name of it, but imagine that ship you guys are building, but in SE2 now. Okay. This was the first ship we looked at, Indies. Very nice. So we'll put this back down. I'll save the game as well here so we can... Because I think once the game's saved, it's fine. It's just when it's loading in the blueprint data initially is what I believe is... I can lock it as well. There we go. So that's nice. We got Indy ship down the pad. I'm going to save real quick because I have autosave turned off. I don't know. Very good, very good. The Zebon. Not actually the Zebon. I was thinking more like the... I forget the name of it. We didn't really name it, did we? The one that I sketched recently. Okay. So, we have... What was it called again? The... it's on my toolbar. Wait. It was the BHI... Was it the BHI Fighter? Yeah, the BHI Fighter Mark 1. Right, let's have a look. Now, again, this ship is not... I mean, it is smaller than Indy's ship, but it's still pretty big. But again, it doesn't have, like, the interior. It has, like, the classic cockpit up front here. And that's the really trippy thing about this, and I think we're still going to be talking about it for years to come, is that this is the same grid as Mike's ship, is the wild thing here. Just fly into the shade here. And it's running so smoothly. And the other thing is, guys, which I've been really... I mean, I don't think this is a universal statement, but I have seen multiple comments from people saying that it's absolutely wild that SE2... that is actually running better on their PCs than SE1. Is that the case for anyone else in the chat? Maybe it's just a few people who left Steam reviews. I don't know. But it is very silky smooth. Now, I mean, in SE1 we don't have that much. Probably if we had this much, it probably would also be okay. But like, it's like ridiculously smooth. And considering there's ray tracing and everything, like, it's very interesting. And there was people who were very concerned that they'd have to upgrade their PCs and they need like a NASA supercomputer to play SE2. And I know that some haven't been able to play. There's some people do have older systems and they haven't been able to get in. But I have also seen plenty of people who have been positively surprised by the fact that they can play just okay. So it really does. Feels very smooth. Better than SE1 with mods. 100% Contest does than SE1. Same by far. It does, even with everything max. It does for me, but with play modded SE1. But there isn't much going on in the world. I know that, but I don't know how to describe it, Oomba. Like, if you went to SE1 and you put in a massive Warhammer 40k ship, like, I kind of feel like, I don't know. I haven't got any scientific facts to back this up. I'm just saying based on the comments I've read and kind of my own feeling. Like, I found in SE1, like, you really have to, even with few things in the world, like, to get, like, this silky smoothness that I have right now, I don't know, to be honest. It could be like some kind of placebo. Now, another question. Do any of you guys play SE2 on Linux? Because that was like a positive surprise. People were really happy. It wasn't intended by any means. We have been doing some testing that people could play SE2 on Linux and even on Steam. Oh, can I fit? Just about. Just about here. Let's actually land it in the hangar here and take a look. I'm going to just spin it. Hold on. See, those 20 meters per second, 20 meters per second safe speed is really saving me here a little bit. But I think one comment is it's the rotational speed. So if you spin really fast like that, you can also get wrecked still, to be honest. I think that's what I've heard. I haven't, again, done much testing on that front, but hold on, I'm a bit stuck. I can't see. Where's my third person gone? It's okay. Lock it down. Yo. Yeah, load screens initially, and when the world's popping up, it's 200% better in SE2 than 1. Gonna wait until SE2 cups lack of balance, but the building looks so good. I get it at X. Of course I don't have 20 mods running SE2. That's true. Runs Dolphin Smooth. Yes, right now. You're playing on Linux right now, Headbonk. SE2 works on Stream Deck, apparently. I mean, it's not certified or like official or anything, but it works. That's what I've been told. And actually, I've heard that it runs better on, again, I've heard that SE2 also runs better on Steam Deck than it does on SE1. Like, people have been playing SE1 Steam Deck for a while, but I have no idea. But for some reasons, it's problematic, and I have been told, but I kind of forgot about it. So, yeah, I don't have a Steam Deck, but yeah. But I think so much of this, guys, remember. A lot of this is because Marek was talking about, this is, again, comes down to this reason. Why isn't SE2 just an update for SE1? And it really is because the code of SE1 is complex and convoluted. Oh, and whereas SE2, it's like this fresh start, but from the technology, the core technology, the foundational technology, are a huge step up. Data oriented as well, and the idea is that there is no limit. Well, I don't want to say that, but it's always dangerous. But in theory, like, the potential for optimization and scalability of SE2 is like on a whole nother level compared to SE1. So as new technology comes out, as new hardware comes out, the game will continue to get better and better, if that makes sense, in terms of performance. Whereas, again, I always say it, the team of SE1 are always still looking for ways to optimize, but it's you know, as the years gone, it's become on the version of Havoc and on the engine, it's become harder and harder to squeeze that performance out of it here. But the difference is it came out, the game was being started work on 12 years ago, and the reality is that the team starting anew on this. Yeah, I mean, I think some people say, oh, well, the game doesn't have anything in it yet. So you might say, oh, well, by the time it has all the same features as SE1, maybe it'll be the same. I still don't think so, because if anyone played SE1 like early on, they'll know that it was still, I don't know how to word it, like, it wasn't like this. That makes sense. So I hope you guys are with that. Like, I know that there was still I don't know how many people, there was still this feeling who were disappointed that it wasn't an SE1 update. But I really hope that if you were on that kind of fence about that, is that you can, if you didn't understand, that you will understand why it had to be a new game, if that makes sense. Anyway, if we can ask questions, will SE2 change how welders work? And SE1 building repair is always such a mess. It's a bit early to comment on it, to be honest, Termic, because this will obviously come with survival and stuff. But there will be changes immediately, like Marek talked about backpack building. Survival on the initial stages will definitely be like more accessible, I'd say. But still, if you want to like really advance and be efficient, then you are going to have to build more advanced and complex setups, I'd say. Yeah. At the same time, it's not fully starting over, because the game already has technologies and like the unified build system, and there'll be volumetric water in the near future. So even though it's kind of like, it's not like starting from scratch like fully, because you have to remember the team has in itself has grown and matured a lot over these years. So they can take a lot of the experience developing SE1 and use and apply it to SE2. And I do stand by what Marek says, that the team has never been as talented or as strong as it's been now, to be honest. So yeah, SE2 survival, VS2. Submarines, hell yeah. Right, so I'm obviously we can chat, there's no problem. Just also going over like the ship here, but it's a beautiful ship. It's a very nice ship. The lighting is nice here. Let me take it out for one more spin as well here, Phoenix. One of the main inspirations to the engines is the saber. Yeah, I think this obviously I think would be like I think I'm in third person. No, now I am. Like it's a little bit hard to. Oh, wait. Yeah, and this is again something that would definitely be. I think this is like a behavior that. Are you guys noticing the smoothing going on there? You notice that? Like when I'm looking around, do you guys feel that? It's funny, I haven't even noticed that. Like it's not like there's like a little bit of smoothing as I look around the cockpit. Do you like you probably see it as well? Whereas like I think in SE1 it's more like it's like this, right? When I'm moving my character, but now in the cockpit it's got like this. Wow, that's silky. Xocliw, thank you for the super chat, Mikhail. My opinion, but I think the hose in the engineer should be like a belt, and that the grinder, welder, and paint gun, the way that the toolbar can be free for grids. You talk about the cable, Mikhail, because as Marek confirmed on the reveal stream, the cable is currently just cable. But there's been a whole cable conversation in the community going on, and again, that doesn't mean to say that it has to have no functionality in the future, if that makes sense. So definitely make your there's a cable suggestion out on the forums so out on the support site. So definitely have some suggestions there for sure. So here we go. I'm gonna take off, aim up a little bit. Yo, fantastic. I think we'll fly back and I'll land this back on the platform here. Hold up, John sent me something. Oh. Big ship. Oh, John, do I need to download this? Okay. Okay, nice little landing. Oh, this it's kind of blocked. I'll land in the middle of this, I guess. I don't think a new ship. I think you saw it already, but it's like a newer version of it. I think he wanted to showcase today, so. All right. We still have mics in the background there towering over, so oh god. Like okay, I can't. Anyway, next up we have, I'm gonna go to this one first, The Shockwave by Yoga. Now, this build made the rounds pretty early on in the week. It was even used by Keen for, hold on a second, even used by Keen for a hotfix thumbnail. And I have been really excited to see this in game. And here it is. Holy moly. Look at this. Now, we're going to jump in here. So we got stairs. Yes, stairs. Custom cockpit. Really love the use of this triangular glass at the back as well. And we can come inside. It'd be cool, obviously, when the door's closed. That'll be a nice touch. And here we go. Inside is pretty minimalistic. They just got like these walkways. There's some kind of decoration here. And we step up to the cockpit here. And here, I don't know if anyone, we could try tag yoga in the chat, in the SE2 chat. They're often in there. And here we go. Wow. And I have to admit, guys, it's one thing about the ships, but I think Yoga nailed the screenshots, like the lighting setup. I saw a little bit behind the scenes here, so we can, like, let's fly again to the green station and see this. You see my character in there. It is an interesting thing is that the scale of SE2 it still throws us off, I think, for a while, because if you zoom out, you might think, oh, that's like a fighter cockpit or something, but it's actually a relatively large ship, if that makes sense. Just realized I can run SE1, SE at the same time. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's the thing. Can't decide what to play. SE1, SE2. Just play both games at the same time. Incredible. You got 2 monitors? Easy. Oh yeah, it's like a ladder, wasn't it? The inside there, so... I need to get that nicely lit platform that somebody had. What? And when you come into the darkness, look at that. Boom. We'll take it inside the hangar here. There's like... What is interesting, there's a lot of ambient... There's like a lot of ambient noise in this one. I'm wondering if that's a block that I'm not... Because, do the thrusters make that ambient noise? I'm kind of curious now. Oh, and the thruster effects, like... I think they still might change in the future, to be honest. I'm not 100%, but... In terms of those little orbs, like, there's such a step up as well. I mean, it's a small thing, right? But... Oh, it just crashed. That 20 meters per second. Oh, I can't fit inside. It's actually a massive ship. Can't fit inside the green station here. Yeah, I got to get like a showcase platform, showcase hangar or something, because it's sometimes it's one thing kind of flying it around like this, but sometimes yeah, you really got to like have it in a nice old hangar there to see. So it's just. Again, it's this really interesting thing that it feels like I'm in a cockpit. I mean, I am, but like, it feels like I'm in a block cockpit. Like I'm looking around, so I got a nice smooth camera here. You can see to the side. But the reality is, this is like totally custom built. And it's still the fact that we'll see more and more of that. How you doing, Basil? Found unsteamified version of SE1 and brought it right after the first update, then brought a few more times with his friends. That's funny. Seeing SE reach such heights after this time is a good feeling. Players' creativity is insane. Yeah, after all these years, the players are still blowing us away. What surprise I can get a consistent 60 FPS and high settings, even though my GPU doesn't pass the minimum. There you go. So I think these recommended specs were really, maybe it's a little bit of future-proofing, maybe, right? Planets and water. Water is definitely something which is performant. It's definitely a complex thing. So maybe, the specs the guys came up, I wasn't a part of that, right? So maybe it's more for like, ideal. They have the minimum. I mean, the minimum in some ways should be the very minimum, but it's good. It's honestly, it's better to be positively surprised that your PC can run it well than, you're saying the minimum is like, saying the minimum's, an RTX, not an RTX, even like a GTX 480 or something, and I even know that, I forget the old names, and then, finding out that it like runs terribly. So I think it's better to be positively surprised by the, you know, the spec recommendation and stats, then like, yeah. But anyway, stunning ship. Let's try and find a place to land. Oh, I could land it on the green station landing pads here, I think. But it's yeah, wild seeing this in person. But it is interesting again, like, again, guys, I'm at 70% CPU usage right now, but my GPU is only 15%. I mean, even 10%. Like, my GPU is just chilling. It's hardly doing any work at all. I wonder if we better flood ships with water and take water to space. Yes, actually. Actually, yes, Basil. It's honestly, like, the water alone will make it like a whole new kind of, like, in the terms of things that you can do, you know, as in a sandbox environment. Like, even in, like, imagining it's not even a space game, it's just like a water game. Like, I think the fun, like, tell me guys, how many games that do you know that have volumetric water? Let me ask you that. And then think of the possibilities, right? So. Here we go, though. So, I mean, let's have a look here. We got, like, these slope blocks here. We've got these catwalks. I love this part here, how they've got, like, the catwalks down the side, the antennas at the end, and then that's just so nicely integrated there, isn't it? Coming around the stairs and the side. You guys can definitely use these for some kind of funky shapes, because it looks like big intakes, doesn't it? When you see these in the front, it's almost like a big intake, kind of. Like, what is... Oh, this is just a Gatling. But it's... I think this is, again, it's a Gatling facing backwards, but it's, again, just, I guess, for detailing here. Like, I don't even know... What is this? Oh, this is lights. But they're, like, kind of... I think they're not on, so I think they're kind of made for, like, tubes. For some detail, right? They got some, I'm still really curious about that ambient noise, because, like, let me fly to another ship here. Hold on. I really don't think that ambient noise is... there's something on that ship. I don't know what it is. Yeah, look. So this is a fighter. Does anyone played enough of SE2 yet to know what creates that noise? It sounds like there's a freaking refinery or something on there. I mean, it's... We've got Gatlings in the back. Beautiful thrusters. Here, half cover walls for decoration. We've got, you know, this is so, there's so much you can throw down now to decorate ships. Like, you know, it's the classic Alzumi move. Things that weren't, or I say I use Alzumi as an example. So many things that weren't designed for, specifically designed to be placed in that way, but the potential as well. Thank you, Mikkel. Appreciate that for the support, sir. Cool, but so can we make a tank out of glass and dump water in it? How about space? Can it turn... So I can't answer all the questions on water, but I can, because Marek talked about this idea of flooding enemy bases and carrying water to space and all that. And space has specific... You know, obviously water is behaving differently in space, as you guys, I'm sure, are aware. So I can't go into too many specifics, and just because I wouldn't want to get it wrong, right? But I know that there's going to be, yeah, a ton of gameplay opportunities, I'd say, with water. Let me turn down this FOV here and get some nice shots of this one. Yeah, look at that. Nah, it's still not quite... I still can't get the shot quite as nice as Yoga did on the Reddit post they made. Right, because they had it like really lit moodily behind an asteroid or something like that. So I'm gonna have to get a couple of like showcase platforms. Maybe I can recruit Roni or something out there to cook. But yeah, it's we've seen a lot of variety already, and this is Yeah, the detailing once again on this is... I need to smooth a camera. Need that gamepad, right? That's nice. Look at that. I love that. I love that kind of bit at the very back there with the angled glass. I don't know. What's your favorite part of this ship, guys? Like, design idea that you're like, oh, damn. Like, this bit looks awesome. Like, just this... Why is my webcam lagging again? Why is this, like, I don't even know what I'm looking at. In the sense, like, but it just looks so cool. Like, that like, shape, that thing. You see what I mean? If the door was closing and so on, I don't know. Hey Lou, welcome. So, can zoom out. You know what's trippy at this? Oh, you look. Hold on a second here, guys. You realize what I'm doing, right? We need like a little bit like less FOV, but we're very close to the okay, this is crazy. You guys are seeing this, right? This is the first isometric Space Engineers vibe ever. It looks so good. Like, I really hope modders, if it's modders or like, I really hope that people can do some kind of... We always talked about it in SE1, like someone designed like a specific isometric like a scenario or something like that. The problem is there needs to be controls. You need to have like ways to like for example, a character would be landing in the ship and then like walking inside and then the roof would like disappear like visually, right? So you could see inside the building and you could kind of like walk around. But doesn't this look so good? And you got like this incomplete corridor over there. It's not quite right. We actually need less FOV because you can kind of see it like rounding off, but it's pretty damn good, to be honest. Let me fly down here because I'm moving also forward as well. I mean, you could do that in isometric games, right? You can zoom in, you can see what players are doing. So it's like, and here we go. So the cargo container looks sick as well on the ice. It's a little bit... Now, I am getting... Okay, so now I've got 99% GPU usage. This is great to see. Like, my GPU is maxed out right now. I'm wondering if it's this FOV, because so now you can probably see a little bit more chop GPU-wise. The CPU is still between 10 to 15%, so CPU ain't doing anything. But remember, guys, that's the thing about SE2. It's all this, you know, GPU-driven pipeline, everything... there's a lot more work happening on GPUs in SE2, whereas in SE1, like, there's a lot more on the CPU, if that makes sense. So anyway, looks very cool, and I hope this is a nice way of showcasing Yoga's first ship. We got another ship. What's the time right now? Okay, we're still gonna switch over to SE1. I think, how long will we be live? Well, like nearly 2 hours plus the other stream. So we'll switch over pretty soon here, but amazing. Right, I'll leave this ship here, and I guess I'll just paste in the next ship. We haven't got too many left, guys, I don't think, for today. And I always take too long to showcase, so I know there's other people in the chat who wanted me to check out their builds, and don't worry. I didn't do it, but John officially changed the description of my YouTube channel to The Showcase Guy. So apparently that is my new title. And I guess I'm kind of like what's the word? Not accepting it. That's it. I'm kind of accepting that at this point. So yeah. Oh man, so good. All right. I'm just like The Showcase Guy. I know. Right, let's see what other ships I have in my little cheeky blueprint window here. Right, so we have another ship from Mike we'll look at in a second. We have another ship from Yoga, which you probably saw too, we'll come back to. Let's see, maybe that's it. I thought there was one. Oh, there's some at the bottom? Maybe. No. Oh, is that it? I thought I had more builds. Oh, I have John. Yeah, John sent me his new latest version, so I can load up John's ship. Give me a second. Just going to download a couple of viruses from John. Don't worry about that. Big ship RAR. Sending me these RAR files. Potentially dangerous download. What could go wrong? Well, just for good measure, I will scan it with Microsoft Defender. if it did even do anything. 0 threats. Not that John would send me viruses. He's got enough on me to probably blackmail me anyway. Right. So it's called the Big Ship. I'm gonna copy this. I gotta bookmark my at least for now. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bookmark my Space Engineers app data, I think, because pin to quick access, because I'm gonna need to use this a lot, I think. Blueprints. Right. Big Ship. And just like that, so just to show you guys, it's very you're not seeing behind the scenes, but I'd literally just 1 second here. My webcam's triggering me. I think I realized how it's lagging, by the way, guys. There's a setting that keeps coming on. Yes, the low light compensation turns on by itself, even though I keep turning it off. So now watch. Now it's fine. See? So I think my webcam's on the way out because it never used to do this. So I don't know what's happening with that, but now it's better now. Anyway, blueprints. We're looking for John Wack ship number 2. Maybe at the bottom. Oh, a big ship. Let's have a look. Right, it's going to take a second to load here. You snug into playing SE2? Oh, did you see that video, Nazine? Do you like that? Yeah, it was, as I say, it was very convenient they left the door open. I remember you showcasing the SE1 and it lead to this community. I don't think you should really worry about that as a status. I know. Yeah, I know. I'm embracing it. That's what I meant to say. Not accepting it. I'm embracing the showcase guy at this point. The only sad thing, I legitimately had a great time building on the stream yesterday with Aaron. Oh no. John, what have you done? Oh no. Let's see if it loads. I should have saved the game at least. That's not a good sign, right? Anyone else? It can just be loading it. Like, it takes a long time, but I don't like the fact the game audio stopped. That's not normally good. I don't know. I never know how long to leave it. Oh, no. Believe, guys. Believe. Okay. I shouldn't have doubted. Never doubt. Never doubt, John. All right. There it is. Never doubt Space Engineers 2. Oh. Let me guess. PCU? Bruh. Okay. So, unfortunately, I'm going to have to delete Mike's ship, I think, to get this in. And again, PCU, you can expect that to increase over time. And I am no doubt there will be a mode where you can disable PCU limits at your own risk. So, again, I'm not saying exactly when or if or whatever, but like it's likely, right? So, in general, like if players want to go to town, it's fine. So, yeah. Sorry, Mike. Your ship was glorious, which is a very nice backdrop here, but I look forward to the next. How do you guys feel about like the Control X to delete stuff these days? Because you notice when you do Control X, there's no like confirmation prompt. It just automatically cuts it. I don't know how we're feeling about that change. I'm getting like, it's a bit unusual for me because let me see. It's coming. Needs a prompt. Maybe it needs a setting for the prompt. Like I think it's to do. No, I don't know. Oh no, it's gonna take a while to delete here. The thing is, it's gonna make it into like a blueprint thing here, isn't it? All right. Because I've cut it, but yeah, like all these things you're seeing, we're talking about the game running very smoothly, and it does. But there are things that other like this, like when it auto saves, when there's blueprint loading, that do take longer. So I think I have there's no doubt in my mind that these will be optimized in the future. Like right now, I don't know what it's doing, but it's like it's cut it, so it's like probably loading all the things onto my clipboard or something like that. Need to confirm. Prompt would be good. So a lot of prompters out there. Okay. So it does seem until there's a setting for it, or until the community find another way of doing it, it does seem to me like you know, in terms of how big we can build, that I couldn't have Mike ship. Oh, look at that! My webcam started lagging again. It's really interesting. It keeps turning on that low light conversation setting, so it kind of like does this. You see them in guys? Small detail, but it just triggers me. Anyway, yeah, like I think that the size of ships that people can build will be limited by that for some time. I don't know like how close I was to the limit. We obviously have, this is an empty world, right? So maybe in an empty world I could have just Mike's ship and John's ship without the red ship and the platform and the green station. So I honestly don't know what all the PCU is of each of these. I mean, you can see there. I actually can see. So this ship is 95,000 PCU, which is it 600,000 right now, guys? You have to remind me. 600,000 the PCU, I think, is at. Was it 300,000? So I'm just getting off this here. I've already got it pasted in. Yeah, so these little kind of like lockups, I think, should be... No, it's Basil. It's nothing to do with SE2, to be honest. It just happens by itself. Like it's maybe you're right. I don't think so though. So if I go to G screen and then I go to blueprints, I just want to see here. You can actually see the PCU here very nicely. So yeah, this is even this. That's what's interesting. This small ship from Indy is nearly 19,000. Mike's 96. So Mike's PCU is the same as this. Now I can tell you why. Even though this is a lot more like detail, I think, it's because John's ship is made up a lot of 25 centimeter detailing cubes. So the BHA fighter was like 8.5. We got 9,000, 21. Interesting. 400,000. So, oh well, I was about to say why isn't it loading in, but obviously we have the red ship, we have this, we have the green station. So I think if you were in an empty world, you could have all this. So let's have a look at John's ship now. I'm immediately seeing some upgrades. Like, look at these engine pods. Like, I'm pretty sure this is all being detailed now. Oh, what's that? Oh. Right, look at this, guys. We've got lights on it as well. Going down the deck. Oh. Oh, I mean, that is very, very, very nice. Totally different style. The reflections, like... Oh, man. Looks so good. Looks so good. I'm gonna come down. Oh, it's dark in here though. Run to the bridge. Yeah, that's... like the aesthetic a lot. It's actually very... like, it spins pretty well as well. Like, look at this. I don't think John's even here. Is John sleeping? Typical John. You know, I need to ask John, like, when should I stream? When it's good for him. Oh, look at this, though. Hold on, I'm trying to fit it behind the asteroid. But I tell you what, the lighting is so good. Like, it makes it look so like, I don't know how to describe it. Battle. Yeah, I think that's why I like it. Like, it's not exactly, but I'm definitely getting kind of like BSG vibes from it. I don't know, it's like the engine section... this kind of like ribbing it's got going on here. Is that... I think that light's from my... What is that light from, actually? Oh, the lights in the top. There's a bunch of spotlights in the top here. See that? I turned that off. You good, buddy? Is it... You're tired, John? John, you know, I'm not going to keep you up, sir. I was just memeing. But yeah, it sounds like you've been already going hard. So you rest up. But I'm looking at your ship, John, and it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful here. Let's like fly outside and have a look. Like, it's just funny to me that I'd always take creations to like the sun in SE1 mainly, but so many ships, like I'd say, like builds, they look almost cooler in the darkness, in like the shadow of an asteroid or something. And I think so much of that, I guess, is thanks to ray tracing. And that the reflections off lights, the fact that light, the way that lights give off light. So And of course, I'm just like critiquing the John here, like this rear section here is like, you know, this the amount of like detailing and greebling or like some big antenna, who knows, you could add to this, is still like, in some ways there's still a lot of potential here. But what I think is very, very nice about this build is the angles. So John's built some kind of like custom turrets here as well to give you kind of like a vibe of how this might look. And with those pillars, it actually comes out looking pretty nice, to be honest. So we got some weapons here. Up the front. Oh, there's also some spotlights at the front here too. Hey John, I can smooth out the slopes. I'm curious, how can you do it then? Because if you look at the slopes here, this entire freaking ship is made out of 25 centimeter blocks, guys. Like, this is all... I mean, hold on a second. That's not. No, that's not. That's a... Okay, that's a full one. Hold on. That's a full one. This one is a... No, I tell a lie. Tell a lie. It's actually not made... That would be nuts. It's made out of 0.5 centimeter blocks. 0.5 meter blocks. I mean, there is 25 centimeter blocks on here, but it's not as bad as I thought, actually. So, and again, if you look at the ship, it's got this really nice gradual gradient going down. So I'm curious, like, how would you smooth these out, if that makes sense? Because you're always gonna... It's not like you can make a continuous curve in the game. So that's why I'm really... And it's... I don't think it's like the end of the world, because it kind of gives this natural, like, ribbing, like, armor plate panel things. Like, don't get me wrong, I think it would be sick if it was like a smooth... I don't know. Because if it was like just fully smooth, if it just went from there to there, like completely smooth, one, you know, one... You still need to add some detail to it, I think. Or at least paint. Just need more block variants. Yeah, I mean, I feel like... I don't know. Let's have a look what else John's got going on here. So, it's a big... Yeah, it's definitely... He's still working on it, but it's a big upgrade since the last time. It's got thrusters in all directions. It's got the lighting. It's got gyroscopes. So, it's definitely come on a lot here. It can be smooth when subgrids release. Is that right, Shade? How you doing? And anyone else who's tuning in tonight. I think of that stream earlier. I'm going to have to call it like part 1 and part 2 when we had that crash. Okay, so I'm just going to fly it around a bit more now. I wanted to bring it to the dark side. Fine and dandy. Shade, I want to see... what you've been building is amazing. And I know you were hesitant about SE2, but I'm glad you're getting stuck in already, because the screenshots you shared in the Discord were incredible. Super nice. You're already really getting stuck in with that... Oh, this ship looks so good, John. Like, I'll be honest, I've already said it, but this is like... The shapes and stuff, I do think it needs a bit of color. I think obviously John's not going to get to that yet, but like the overall aesthetic of this is... I'm so down with it, to be honest. Like, look at that section there. You have like the nacelle, right? Or not even nacelle, like the side bit. Like, I love that there's some angles, like, yeah, the top down, it's pretty good, pretty alright. The front's like pretty alright, but it's the side. Look at the side angle of this ship. It's probably like maybe just like this. Maybe like something like that. And I say, thanks to those large gyroscopes, it's just... The game is already like kind of panning out and playing very differently. Because of these changes to the grids. And you guys are going to have to deal with me for a little bit. Like, I think I'll get better. But the point I'm going to get to is that I'm like bursting with excitement right now for the future. Just because like where we're at right now after 1 week is such a good place. And there's one thing, all the things that the team's working on, be it the water, the survival, the human NPCs. But then there's the modding, right? And already the modders have kind of cracked it open a little bit and had a little looky around. But like, imagine when the modding is like official, and what people will do with this, you know, powerful engine that has vastly greater potential for optimization as well. So absolutely flying here. Now, I don't know, like, I feel like some people would probably still want higher speed. I don't know. Maybe it can come. Who knows? It didn't come for SE1, but again, with this scalability and everything else, like, maybe that 300 meters per second cap is something, it's still a 3x, but maybe that could be something that could still be higher in the future. Who knows? I mean, Marek touched on the fact that he would love to see orbital mechanics. He thinks it's really cool, but again, it's such a huge undertaking, and it would completely change the way that you play the game. So, you know, this is not even something that's even like planned at this stage. It's just something on Marek's like list of things that he thinks is really cool, that we had meetings about it. It was discussed and brainstormed, but at least, you know, right now it's not something that's, you know, in the plans at the moment. But obviously for that, you would need to have, wow, much. I mean, I don't even know. I don't know if it would have to be like some kind of like alternate game mode, because the speeds required are just ridiculous, right? It's like it's on a whole nother level, so I'm not sure. Anyway, the point I was bringing it up is the fact that you can definitely feel this faster speed already. Like now, let me have a look. Let's do like a fly pass here. So let me have a look. Keep it on the speed. So 50. I'm going to fly underneath the red ship. So, and I'm at the SE1 speed now. Watch how fast I blitz past all this stuff. Oh, shoot. Okay. All right. That came a bit sooner. Let's have a look. Let's have a jump out. All right, let's run. Let's see the damage. I mean, yeah. Wow. That's okay. John will fix it. Looks nice though. Dangerous, I know. The game didn't crash. No, everything was good. Everything good like a glove. Yeah, just a flesh wound. That was nice though. That actually, it was kind of meaty. It was kind of like a meaty impact there. It kind of kept going. Right, let's go back. All right. Well, I guess now we're damaged. Let's hit it again. I legit did not mean to do that, because I mean, I was going to get to that destruction part, but I was just trying to demonstrate how fast it feels like. Well, now I'm going at max speed. Right through the center here. Holy frickin' moly. Now, obviously... Oh my goodness. Obvious. Obviously, we saw the kind of holdups there, performance-wise, and even the classic. If you do the red on the blue ship, like not every time, but often it will kind of, you know, you feel those performance hits. And again, this is something that hasn't really been optimized So again, yeah, is the destruction side of things. Like it's already higher level destruction, like the fidelity and the fractures and all this stuff. But it's still something that Marek has said even a few times that, you know, you can expect this to improve too. So I gotta get out and check this out. Like it look. Oh no! Oh no! Give me a second. Oh no! I crashed it finally. I finally crashed it, actually, guys. We apologize for the convenience. Application has crashed. Ah, and that is officially my first ever Space Engineers to crash, at least post-release. I think I crashed it a couple months back, but damn. Okay. I wanted to check it out. I bet the destruction would have been awesome. So anyway, we'll jump back in a second here. Yeah. Corridor did it better. Well, the corridor, the freaking... we got a message iteration, guys, on Discord. Like, the corridor, like, crashed the screen. Crashed the stream, which is even worse. Okay. But we're back in again, so that was good. Right, we're back right on it, so we can continue. Oh, I think I got to delete Mike's ship. Oh, no, we don't. I think we're probably fine because John's ship's not that... The other ship's not that big. So we will continue now. Thank you, John, for your amazing ship. It's very cool. It's an interesting test now because we're alone in the world, but now the world has like it has like all this stuff inside it, right? Like we have the Mike Angel's Warhammer 40k and stuff. So it'll be interesting to see here how long it takes to load, and it is already longer than like normal. So we'll see here. Not too bad. Definitely longer than an empty world, but the reality is it's still quicker to load the world than it is to load the blueprint into the world, if that makes sense. So, anyway. Yeah, we're going to jump into SE1 Showcase shortly. I've only got a few more ships left. We're going to stream... You know what I might do? I might stream some SE2 tomorrow. Do you guys want an SE2 stream on YouTube tomorrow? I don't know why it's become a thing. SE2 on YouTube, SE1 on Twitch. It's probably not going to be a thing, but I guess kind of right now, like, we could do like a daytime stream. Maybe, like a daytime SE2 stream. I don't want to promise because I've got always live things to do, but we'll be streaming in the evening anyway. I'm just thinking if you guys are down. I mean, it might mean that some people can't watch, but it probably also means that some people can watch. So, you know, build tomorrow. Who wants to see me build? We should do like a poll. Put it in the chat. Right. So big ship we've looked at. Let's look at the... Who's this? Oh, yeah, let's look at Mike's. Mike Angel's Adrasta 2. I can just use the place blueprint, can't I, rather than putting it on the toolbar. Well, I found really interesting SE2 crashing during literal crash test. Rendering engine does not crash, so if Keen finds a way to restore its functionality without rebooting the engine... Yeah, no, I mean, it shouldn't crash. The game should not crash. Doesn't matter what happens, doesn't matter if there's a crazy collision, it shouldn't crash. So it's like, there should always be... It should always recover eventually, right? So... yeah, recover and performance improve and so on. So, one sec. Oh, it's because I'm out of the game. They don't have that. You know when you exit out of a game, like it disappears. So, let's see. Okay. Right. So here we have... This is stunning as well, guys. Mr. Payne, welcome. Red Tachi, welcome. Look at this. Look at this. I don't know if Mike's still there, but Mike... Completely different. So that's Mike's ship number 1. This is Mike's ship number 2. This is definitely a very Keeny vibe about it, for sure. Like, I think this could be a Marek approved build right here. Like it straight up looks like part of the blue fleet. So let's have a look at what... Hey, we got like a connector. Very nice. We got the first ever connector here. This nice glow going on. The cockpit here. Love. And what size is this? And this is again not 25 centimeter, but this is, you know, 50 centimeter blocks. Come on to the bottom here. We've got the thrusters. Good, good, good. Cargo containers underneath. And the other thing, guys, remember, this is another big deal. You know, how many times are you guys annoyed with landing gears because you couldn't, like, build, like, around them or anything? But, like, look now. Look at this. There's the landing gear, right? I can come in here with the precision cubes, or just any cubes, and I can start building, like, inside of the landing gear. I mean, Marek, the best example of this particular thing, just a quick tangent here, is to whip down the medical room. Just because it's a nice block, and, you know, you guys know how SE1 is with this kind of thing. So you put down the medical room block. Here it is. Beautiful looking block. And normally in SC, you'd be like, oh, I can build here. I can build in front of it. I can build, like, up and around it. But I can't... Oh, this is off... This is normally off limits. But now, come in here. I can build this. I can, you know, put this. I can stick this pole. I can't do that. I can do that, though. Okay. Well, probably because it doesn't... probably because there's a gap next to it, right? Yeah, still, there's a gap. Like, I can do it here, though. No, I can't. That's funny. Well, my point was almost proved. I mean, I think it has to be actually able to touch it, right? And maybe here it doesn't come all the way to the edge. But still, I got a bit ahead of myself. I hadn't actually tried that before, clearly. But still, I can come into here, and I can really fill this medical room up with random stuff, so... Yeah, anyway, that was that. So let's come back here to the ship, the second ship by Mike. It's beautiful. We're going to come into the rear hangar here. We've got the gyroscopes on display. Beauty, beauty, beauty. And then we're going to come inside the hangar here. Of course, hangar door. We've got that connector there as well from Mike. A little car container. To the right. Okay, got the reactors here. Like, all of this stuff is always super nice. Like, having, like, these you know, animated blocks is a huge thing in my opinion. Okay, so yeah, this is cool. Got a custom bridge here. Nice shapes. Again, some interesting sound. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit here. Don't know what that is. Another bug to be discovered there. Like that audio noise is not normal, so I don't know what's causing that. But we had something also with the other ship there from the ship from Yoga. But I guess coming back to this, is anyone in the cockpit? But again, looking around this ship, it's the gyro sound. I guess it just shouldn't be making that noise. But like, I love how the he's got these red lights as well near the thrusters. Like, really well lit ship. No, it's fine now. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. Like, Mike Angel has always been, you know, an absolute legend here. So interesting. I'm curious. I'm a little bit curious where some of this light's coming from, because there is definitely just coming to the back here. Like, walking... That's pretty nuts, isn't it? Hold on, if I get the... I got a shot here for you guys. It was an accidental shot, but I'm going to get it. I'm going to get good. Ready? See if I still got my cinematicness. Bit too much. Hold on. Wait. Thumbnail. Give me a second. Right. Is that good? I'm trying to work out if I'm going to block it. The character. But wait. Now I've got to add a bit of lighting in here. Just to help this out. Just a little bit. To give a bit of backlight. No, actually, it's kind of weird. I mean, It would need to be like a bit softer, but I guess it's somewhat okay. I'm rushing it. Because it's like, the lighting on the engine there could be like, I don't know. Could do a bit of work here, guys. I don't know how to get this. Oh, if I... oh, there isn't like the... Let me see if I move it over here. That won't make a difference, I think. So you guys see what I'm trying to do, right? But... I mean, in general, that just looks sick. That just looks super cool. Just casually... Let me just do it again. We'll do the role play here. What's this nice? Let's just walk out. So it's like, all right, rise and shine, Marines. Time for another day. Oh my God. Oh man. And that's the view. Another fine day in the Imperium. Right. Anyway, enough of that. Enough of that. Let's take a look at the rest of the ship. So we checked out the Warhammer 40k jump scare. We took a look at the reactor room, and yeah, this I've only noticed, like, there is, like, I don't want to say all the blocks, but a lot of the blocks that you see have this animation going on, and I think you can definitely be kind of rest easy knowing that this is definitely something that you will see continued in SE2, and that's part of that, like, fidelity and level of detail, and just like making a ship even feel more alive, if that makes sense, isn't it? Like just having this grav gen spinning in the background, just so subtle, but yeah. So again, nice interior here. Kind of got this center table made out of detailing cubes. And people ask, like, can we get more detailing blocks, for example? And I think the answer is, like, kind of yes, in the sense that if you look at this. This is an interior wall pillar, right? It's 2.5 meters long, but its thickness is 25 centimeters. So I think you'll see this continued, be that, you know, more detailing cube shapes, but I think also you will see like blocks that fit into that shape, if that makes sense, into that size. So, hey, Transformer, we'll be on Twitch in a bit. We're going to be heading to Twitch in a second to play SE1, all right? So if you guys are joining us, welcome to the stream tonight. We'll be heading over to Twitch, well, pretty soon, to be honest, because it is starting to get late. You know how it is with me. Right. Very nice. Got the medical room here as well. Oh, this lighting is so good. Custom 1x1 I can't even say that. Custom stairs there. Just going down to the assembler. Now I could kind of get into some of the tools and stuff like. Oh, look at that. It's actually really cool. Look at that. Mainframe. Got like the 3D printer going on in there. Behind the glass. It's nice, right? You know, you also wonder about, could this be animated in the future too? Could this be... Luca, what's going on? Was watching a bit, thinking this live stream replay, then remember Zoc is actually streaming right now. I am. And it is an absolute honor to have you on the stream. I was watching your video... I think today? Was it yesterday? Wait, which one? And what was the video? Wait a second. Which one was I watching today? Oh, I've gone blank. What was your latest video, Luca? Remind me. So I'm for the record, I've been watching a lot of SE YouTube. There's a lot of good content coming out, so I get a little bit mixed up with who's doing it all. But I know 100% I was on your channel earlier today. Italian Jesus, welcome. So here's the other side of that. But all the lighting, all of it's good. Hey, doing Tada, welcome. All right, is there anything down here? Oh, it's dark. It's super dark. Look at that. Just a black screen. Oh, there we go. Okay, just an end there. The Armored Information video, Xoclyw's like the first SE YouTube I watched. Are you kidding me? Really? Because I didn't do YouTube for that long. You're talking like back in 2014, like the SE modding or the cinematics I used to make. Armored Information video, wait. Unless I didn't see that video, unless you've been cooking more videos, unless I saw the previous video. Armored Defamation. Armored Defamation. I don't think I saw that one. So it must have been another video that I saw, Luca. Now I'm really confused. 100% was one of your videos. So maybe, you know, you've been busy putting out more vids. Anyway, just walking around this ship here. Very nice interior from Mike. All these kind of custom corridors. And I think that's the interior complete, to be honest. See. Oh, yeah, look at that. So many shots. Blender renders. Yeah, you guys, if you want something interesting, if you want to see a bit of history, go to my YouTube channel, which you're obviously on. Go to videos and then go to oldest videos. If you want a surprise, click for a surprise. Now, like, what would I recommend you? If there's my proudest works are probably, I want to say the Wheel of Death. I want to say the Christmas one probably, because the Christmas video I probably did like before planets were a thing. So it was like a modded asteroid, and with like snow, and there was like I put some effects in post. It was these videos that got me noticed at Keen and offered a job to come and make videos internally. It was these kind of cinematic machinima SE videos that is where I am today, to be honest. I done again when I joined Keen, I stopped doing YouTube because I was editing all day and everything else. So I just didn't have like the energy to come home and do more editing. So it kind of sat by the wayside for a long time. And then I was streaming. I'm telling you guys some history, which you might not be interested in. A lot of you know. But I was streaming. I started streaming, and I love streaming because streaming's different to editing. That's the reality. Streaming is like live. It's also tiring because it's a lot of talking, a lot of, you know, multitasking, reading, and so on. And yeah, still I didn't do the YouTube. But then it was John Wack. I don't know if it was John Wack specifically. I don't know how that started. But then, you know, John Wack now kind of edits streams and does the shorts and stuff like that, and kind of puts the highlights and put stuff out there on the YouTube. So and here we are streaming on YouTube. So it's a little bit of a history lesson there. But exactly, holographic Xocliw days, exactly. So yeah, but coming back to this, this is absolutely stunning, isn't it? The rear of this ship is chef's kiss. It is awesome. I don't think Mike's here right now, but my goodness me, this whole, like, I would be taking this and like making this into like a module for other ships. So, and you can hear my voice. I'm not going to play them. You can do it yourself. But hearing my voice in some of the old videos is like, well, I was like 18 probably. 2014, 2020. I think I was 17 when SE came out. Is that right? 2013? No, hold on. Yeah, I would have been 17, turning 18 a month later when SE came out. So I was just a young lad. So, but look at this. I love these custom turrets. You guys I bet can't wait for turrets. And I have to admit, Mike, these are very, very nice turrets that you've come up with here with a little antenna on the back. You've kind of got these rails here. So this looks great. I've seen quite a few people, like, it's like, they want the weapons, so for now they have to kind of play weapons or something like this. So, and that's what's interesting about it. Like, if you look from a distance, it legit looks like it's got guns. You can't even really tell that they're fake until you get a little bit closer. You got kind of like this big antenna array at the top here. That's nice. Yeah, so let me just fly this around a bit more. But it's like, I love the diversity we've seen tonight. We've seen like small kind of exploration scout craft. We've seen a fighter. We've seen this huge Warhammer 40k ship. We've seen kind of like a more classic, large SE2 ship, but definitely with a lot more, nice detail here. I actually don't know how to get to the cockpit here. That's one thing I didn't figure out. Must be a way, right? Oh, there was a stairwell. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's a second floor. Oh, no, I went up. No, I went up here, didn't I? I did go up here. Yeah, of course. Okay, so it's just funny to me that I'm showcasing so much of these things in the dark, or like in the kind of shadowy part, because I just think the game looks. And then when you see the light come across the deck of the ship, there we go. The sun shining. I feel old now. Do you feel... So, in terms of like DLCs and stuff, like, I think we said that there's, there isn't plans to like transfer DLC or anything like that, because the reality is that SE2 will take a different path to SE1. Like, of course, there's similarities and think, oh, it's going to come out like this. But every single block in the game takes like twice as long to make than it does in SE1. The fractures, everything, the textures, like to do that with like that, it'd be basically recreating the blocks from scratch almost to get the same level of like fidelity and everything else. And some of those blocks that are there might not necessarily be necessary because of the smaller blocks that like obviously some of them are functional. So I just think the path it will take is going to be very different. And at the end of the day, SE1's not going anywhere. SE1 has still got many exciting things ahead. It's got, there's already kind of 3 updates kind of being worked on in parallel. Well, not in parallel, but like, there's some really, honestly, some of the blocks that you guys are going to see in SE1 in the coming months are going to be huge. But that's partly because, SE2 is going to take a bit of time. It is going to take some time to get to multiplayer. Some of these things that you guys really want and are really hyped for, it's going to be some time. And don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of fun to be had. And look at us right now, we're checking out these amazing builds and planet, survival, water, whatever it is. But I still think that a lot of the community, we're seeing it immediately, right? Even now, like there's probably 10 times as many people playing SE1 after the initial launch now, because people have their friends in SE1, they have their servers, they have events, everything. So it's going to take some time. So, and because of that, SE1 is still being supported, still being developed. And I think even with SE2, people will still be playing it in the years to come. So that's the main explainer there, I think. Okay. And modders will have the same tools as devs. Yeah, not all of them. I say some of them are like licensed, so we won't be able to like. Oh, look at that shadow there; it's so sharp. You won't be able to have like every tool the devs have, just because it's not like they're expensive licenses that every single PC that has it installed and so on. But like, I'm not. And this is obviously like there's Havoc and things like this, but the VRage editor and the VRage hub, these will be. These are the things that will be available for modders pretty soon. Like, I mean, Marek's saying within the next 6 months, guys. That could be sooner, could be later. Who knows? Well, like that's the rough timescale we got. So, like, I think workshop and modding are not that far away, and it's just going to go nuts. It's going to go a whole factor of nuts more. So, anyway, so we got a couple more ships to look at, and we really got to get on it, guys, because I know I'm going to be in this. We can do some more streams tomorrow, like I said. So. Beautiful ship. Right, let's head out. This feels straight out of like a Keen trailer for the game, to be honest. Is it one more ship to look? I think it's one more ship to look at, and I think it's another ship by Yoga. And that wraps us up pretty nicely. So congrats, I guess, to everyone who was involved with this first showcase. There's going to be plenty more. There's going to be plenty more. And I'm going to do the spiel again if you are new to the community or maybe just new to the stream. And that is, if you haven't hit that subscribe button. Please feel free if you're enjoying the content and want to catch more streams and all the stuff. And also join the Discord server, guys. The Discord server is in the description below, and that is where you can really get involved with the community off stream, share your builds, keep an eye out for when the streams go live, you know, submit stuff, share stuff, collaborate, all that good stuff. That's like the best place you can possibly be. So that's my reminders to someone who's joining a little later on here. So yeah, but they're not gonna, that's what I'm saying, like it's not gonna be the same DLCs if or anything like that. Like we're not even at that like this I think people talk about DLCs like the topic of DLCs isn't even a thing, you know. Like it's like we have a long way for the kind of core game experience to be kind of worked on. And I'm just like, I'm not even saying, I'm saying that like some of the things that kind of are in like SE1 DLCs like could be part of like the base game in SE2. Like, I'm not promising, I'm just saying that like really SE1 is taking like a different path to SE1. Did I say that right? SE2 to SE1. So it's not like, okay, SE2 reaches version 1.0 and then there's going to be like, oh, a deco pack and you know, warfare update or something like that. Like it's like, I can already say now that it's not going to be the same journey. It's not going to be like a copy of the last 10 years of SE1 to SE2 because it's already a different game in some ways, and obviously with water and so on. So I can't say, because even like, you know, internally we have some roadmap long term, but the most important thing is that with you guys is that the feedback is going to be so important. It's going to be super important as we kind of go on here. So, you know, we have a lot of vertical slices ahead to flesh out the kind of core gameplay and get to that kind of core content. And what comes beyond the core content, as Marek describes it, is there are, I mean, I know there's discussions, there are some plans, but some of those plans can change based on what the community is really passionate about. So let's say, guys, stick with it, make your voices heard, be that if that's positive or, you know, that's critical feedback, whatever it is, just make it be known and let them cook. Yeah. So anyway, I'm reading some stuff. I'm reading here. Oh, I'm going to mod the game so hard. That's good. Great. So we can move across, guys, because we've been live for nearly, I think 3 hours if you combine everything. I keep pressing. How many times? I'm so used to pressing F10 to open up a the blueprint menu. It's crazy. That's going to be my hardest keybind to get out of my head. Let us check out the Barricade. Look at that, guys. The Barricade is another one from Yoga. And it's been great to see Yoga in the Discord as well. And I've been DMing Yoga a little bit. And they're really excited as well. I mean, they've done they've definitely kind of left their mark already with their use of building techniques. Let's get it in. And let's have a little look. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Now look at this. Straight off the bat. So this was described to me. Let me get up my chat with Yoga. I'm pretty sure he described it as a luxurious speeder, or was it hold on. I've got too many conversations. Yoga. Here it is. Thanks. I'm cooking another luxury speeder, and they sent me a little whip before they posted it there. So I want to give a huge shout out to let's have a look, to yoga here. And let's have a little look. So straight off the front, honestly, it's funny, Alzumi, there's the color scheme. I kind of get a little bit of Alzumi vibes from here. But they've got these like intake looking things, and they're using the rail blocks here. And what have we got? We've got like, what have we got? I don't know what's going on. I guess these are 25 centimeter grid, like diagonals here on top. Up the front, these things are like the half cover walls. We've got antennas, gyroscopes, lights, catwalks, more lights. I'm just commenting on all the different blocks they're using here. More rails, backwards Gatlings. I mean, just for the coolness factor. It's nuts, to be honest. Getting Wipeout vibes. Yeah, what do you guys, No Man's Sky? What are you kind of feeling about this ship, guys? Like, what kind of feelings does it give you? Like that. Got a little light in there. Got thrusters. Got the use of the stairs as well, of course, by Yoga. The underside, we've got catwalks, small thrusters, medium. I think for now I'm going to call this like small, medium, large thrusters. Specifically, they have got sizes, and who knows what sizes could come in the future, right? But like right now, there's like three size. Well, I say that. It's actually not right, because there's another size. This isn't the biggest thruster, is it? Hold on. Extra large? Hold on a second. Wait. Where's my... I'm confused. There's this size. Hold on a second. Even I'm lost now. Let me just bring this up. I think there's one more size, right? This was... Wait. All right, there's this... Like, we'll call it small, medium, large, extra large. All right. There's 4 sizes. Just, I'm clear. I was just tripping a little bit there. So, to enter, we're going to fly in the back. Oh, okay. So, obviously there's no doors. I think you just get into it like this. Oh, I don't know, actually. Huh. Maybe this is part of the design. How does one get inside the cockpit here? Don't know, actually. Surely not to damage something. I think I have to like delete this, but it's not in range from the bottom. What do you guys think? Oh, is there a little hole there? Ah, there's a little hole here. There we go. No? Ah! I'm gonna have to damage it, I guess. Like, I feel like... Huh. Don't know, actually. I didn't ask for any instructions. It's gonna be... Okay, I guess I'll just have to delete these catwalks to get him. Like, yeah. Like, I think it's like, as if it's a door, right? It's just temporary, right? It's fine. Oh, well. What a mistake. But I could put it back, or I can just do Control-Z. Boom. Nothing ever happened. Love it. Oh, but I see, if I do that, it will delete the door. Because I thought I was deleting the catwalks, but you can see I'm actually hitting the door there. So, oh, I can do this. I can fly through the door. That work? No, didn't work. Okay. It's okay. I can jump in with spectator. I was going to do that. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I can do that. I'm coy. What's wild is I still haven't seen Roni's first build. I mean, I've seen Roni building, but I haven't seen like my first ship in... Holy moly. I still haven't seen like my first ship in SE2. Right, I'm in somehow. Got launched there before. Right. There we go. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's fly to the dark side. It's just nuts. I think this one can probably fit inside of the green station, so we'll fly over there. Let's have a look from the inside. Yeah, this is nice. Visibility going down. It's pretty fast. What's weird is, you know that smoothness I was talking about? Oh... You know that smoothness I was talking about? It was in the third... So like in the third person, we have that smoothness. I hit it, and it takes a second to slow down. I thought the guys had added it to first person, but it was only because it was that weird thing where it was like forcing me into first person, even though I was third person. If that makes sense, because obviously it is as it was, which is interesting. I mean, it's fine like this. Don't get me wrong. I can look around, but it was kind of cool having it smoothed out. I don't know. On Reddit, wait, when, Roni? Oh, I can see that. I love seeing that 40k ship up the top right there. All right. The best way to stop is to just turn. A bit like, well, I guess that's the same as SE1 probably, but normally for most ships. Yeah, look at that thing. Like that thing coming towards you. It reminds me a little bit of like that Sebulba's pod racer. I know it's not the same, but I'm getting like, anyone else feels like that Sebulba vibes from the front? Right. I overshot it by overshot it a lot. Yes, it is interesting, like, because there is like your ships do stop quickly, but I am noticing like what I have found today could be the ship design. I am noticing like a fair amount of like the side drift, which is something I'm kind of getting used to here. And that's always kind of been a thing if you're doing fast stuff, but maybe that's due to the fact that you're going so much quicker. I don't know. And what's interesting about this, if you look at the back, it's almost like there's no thrusters. If you're flying it like this, right, you just see stairs. But the thrusters are like down below like that. So flying it like this, there's almost no yeah. So I think that's it. And obviously when you have massive forward thrust, or we'll call them the large thrusters, not the extra large, but the large thrusters going forward, and then on the side you just yeah, I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? Delayed. On the side, you just have these 7 small thrusters. It probably kind of explains, because you can get up to speed really quick going forward, but I think it's also too big. Damn. Wait, hold on. I can't tell. Is it? Oh, thank goodness for 20 meters per second. Because again, SE1, I would have dented my ship there. I don't know, and maybe I still think there's this thing that people would actually be happy if it dented the ship that way, but a little bit of knocking here and there, you know. So, oh, that's so cool. Right, let me, what I'll do is, there's that other ship over there. No, I cleared that ship. So let's go land on the other platform. Oh, yeah, I can see the General Grievous vibes as well. I see that. Yeah. I'm not sure if I saw your ship, Roni, because I thought I was checking Reddit. Maybe I did. I feel like I haven't, but... Finish it off by crashing into the 40k ship. I can do that. Yeah, because look at this. If I go like sideways now, that's like my sideways thrust on its own, right? So, yeah. That's going to be interesting for people to balance out, because you can start using these massive, powerful thrusters. Yeah, you're going to need to have them on all sides, probably. Right. It's a big old ship, though, isn't it? And that's, again... We're talking scale of SE. Hold on. I can like have like the front. Oh, if I come back a little bit. And then like this. And then lock it. Oh, it's not got locks. Okay. I mean, oh, I can't get out. Okay. Ideally. Oh, I copied it. Ideally, this ship would have like a retractable landing gear, right? That would like come down at the back and flap down and just put down when it's landed. Because it's kind of got these big rails. So it kind of sits on these at the front, right? And it's okay like that. I'm just imagining like this little bit here, it would like flap down or something. So let's do the same with this one. I don't need to do it because you guys have seen the renders. You guys can you've seen the beauty shots of this build, but I can do it again here for you guys on the stream today. And I'm definitely going to ping Yoga that we checked it out on today's stream. So, and I haven't even got, for the record, guys, as well, I haven't even got the maxed out settings yet. So I think I'm on like high, maybe some settings on medium. So there we go. Piston and hinges when? Right. That's nice. Yeah, like I need smoother cam of this. But yeah. Got so quiet. There it is. Yeah, I would ask you guys, what are you looking forward to most? Like, I think it's really hard. Like, some might say multiplayer. Some might say, some might say pistons and rotors, which is something obviously from SE1. Some might say water. I can't. Like, give me 3 words, guys, right? Oh, 3 things. Like, boom, boom, boom. Because I think it's too hard for this to say one thing. And you can be excited about a lot of things. You're going to be excited about 50 things that will have confirmed to be coming. Human NPCs, campaign, whatever it is, story campaign. But like, out of everything, what are the top 3 right now? Let me know. Let me know. So, it's so quiet because I'm so far away. I don't realize now because, I'm in spectator mode as well. That's probably it. So, let me see if I can get this smooth. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this smooth cam going. Oh, shoot. Hold on. They not got the smooth cam on the control anymore. I'm trying to like slow down I can slow down my sideways movement, but I can't slow down this movement. I'm going to turn off my webcam for a second, I think. You guys want to see my face. You see my face all the time. Like, I want to do like a pan around shot, but I can't seem to slow down my other one here, so I'm going to read out your responses in a second, guys. So. Oh my goodness. Like, this is like the advertisement that going down like this. We have the... I forgot the name of it now. I was going to do this, say like, here we go. We got ready to race. Something like that, but... 03. Yeah. Give me them cinematic tools. Like this. Just like... This is like this part with the reflections on the armor. Like this, man. This looks... freaking wild. The Ridge Racer. What was the name of it? I gotta get it right. This was the Barricade. The Barricade from Yoga Industries. The fastest speeder around. All right. Well, anyway. Let me see what you guys were saying. Oh, gotta turn the FOV up. What were you guys saying about the let's take it off and fly off, I guess. About the top 3 things. I'm gonna read out what you guys are writing. What I want to do now is a bit of vox. I want to actually use the voxel hand because I haven't used it that much. Oh, there's the lighting there. Oh, I think... Oh, my engineer lights are on. Aha, yeah. There we go. To be fair, the ship doesn't actually have any lights on it. I could turn them on. See what happens. Let's see. Light. Oh, no, I think the lights... the lights are designed to be turned off. The lights are definitely just for decoration, but damn. Okay, to finish off then, we'll crash it into the Warhammer 40k ship. And what I'll do is, you guys remember that beautiful bridge that Mike built? Let's crash into that. Alright, spinning 180. Hold on, I might need a bit more run up here. And then I'm going to read the chat. And then after that, we're going to head over to Twitch, guys. I'll try and start up as soon as possible. Oh no, I'll go from the light side so you guys can see a bit better. We're going to go back to SE1. I haven't played SE1 for like a couple of weeks now. Is that right? Yeah, because I didn't stream last weekend. It's been a couple of weeks. So even for me, live on stream, it's going to be very interesting to go back into it. We'll see. Don't get me wrong. I do think that we're going to see some awesome builds there as well. So fun will be had. Okay. Here we go. Bridge crash test. Let's go. Still moving sideways a bit. Okay. Oh, a lot of more sideways drift. Uh-oh. Amazingly, it wasn't even that bad. Fractures flying off everywhere. I don't know, I guess I wasn't going that fast. Let's go faster. It was also really hard with the side. Like, let's just crash like... I see the skylight, right? You have the skylight. Let's crash there. I got my target locked. I hope. I should be able to disintegrate. Like, it looks pretty cool the way it's kind of like... the front is kind of like all mashed in there. Look at that. Those like... Right. We should definitely be able to get 300 from here. Not that I need 300, but alright, here we go. No, actually, it's not got the fastest acceleration, actually. Look, we got 100 yeah. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Let's see the damage. Well, we broke the skylight. There's bits flying around inside. That's actually pretty sick, actually, look. Oh man, I come back to Mike's room here. This was such a cool room. Just letting in a bit more light now, you know. I think with a bit more speed I would have done it, but it's actually surprisingly sturdy. I think you have to admit, guys, this also is a display of the strength of ships. Even ignoring, I don't know if it's a choice of blocks. Maybe the railings, those intakes are super strong. Correct me if I am wrong, but I feel like an SE1. At that speed, you would just be completely disintegrated. It doesn't matter, like, not, I mean, large grid, small grid, like a ship of this size. Am I wrong? I don't know. I feel like yes, but. So I don't think there'll be any memes about, there can be any memes about paper armor anymore. I mean, some of the community in SE1, obviously there's a whole topic around paper armor. So I don't think that can be a, I feel like that's probably not going to be a, discussion point in SE2. It's titanium armor. Right, let's try. Oh, I've lost my forward thrust. I just now realized I've got no forward thrust now, so I'm gonna have to reverse into it. It's the only way. Right, here we go. Still going. Detail block makes the best armor. Oh, well, that's been something that's been tested. So obviously you guys have probably seen, people have been testing the collisions and they've been testing armor deformations and all this kind of stuff to kind of see how things compare. So, you know, 100% we will see people find like the meta for the strongest ships. Like, you know, people in SE1 using tires and what else is there? But I think it's going to be interesting, you guys using, using stuff, new methods there. So, okay, guys. So that brings us to the end of today's SE2 showcase. It's around, we've been streaming for around 3.5 hours, I think. So, I mean, including the stream that cut out. So thank you guys so much for coming. I want to thank all the builders. We had Phoenix Knight, Indy, Mike Angel, Yoga, John Wack, Iteration with the old corridor. I think that was all the ship builders that we looked at today for this week 1 of SE2 Showcase. Where will we be with SE2 week 2? That'll be interesting. And yeah, final reminders, final chit chat is that we're going to go over to Twitch now for some SE1 streaming. You're welcome to join us. So the Twitch link is in the description below. If you enjoyed today's stream, you know where to find the old subscribe button. Very good, very good. We'll try to stream SE2 again tomorrow. Maybe in the daytime, maybe a different time, and maybe I can try and gather up some more showcase ships. We'll see how it goes. Still not tons. There's still not a ton out there because obviously, you know, people have to send the files. And as I said earlier, the final thing, join the Discord. discord.gg/XOCLIW, and there you can get involved as well with the discussions, people sharing their builds of SE, SE2, SE1 stuff, and just general vibes. That's all the news. I really appreciate all the support today. Just being here. I'm sure we had some support. Definitely had some, how to word it, gone blank. New people in the community. That's always good to see. And the mods out there. So thanks, guys. Yeah, see you on Twitch in just a second. I'm heading out. It's been great. And I cannot wait until the next one already. The ships are only going to get better from here, which is hard to imagine, to be honest. Already like that. So submitted. Yeah, we haven't got anything officially in place yet for SE2, but definitely the Discord is where you want to be sharing. And John Wack is I'll say he's my secretary. Not quite, but he normally gathers the stuff up and sends it to me. Like, it's not always guaranteed because if we have like a ton of builds, like he'll be kind of, you know, trying to get like a mix of ships and stuff. So it's very hard because it gets to the point where we have a big backlog. So, you know, it's not guaranteed your ship will make it onto the stream, but yeah, please do submit them for sure. So I'm seeing some nice ships already. I'm in the SE2 channel right now and I'm seeing some people sharing what they've been up to. That's great. So, okay, guys, see you later. Thank you so much. If I don't see you, if you guys are heading out soon, have a great rest of your weekend, Sundays. And we'll be doing Keen streams as well next week and pretty much every week. So there's going to be lots of streams, lots of videos, lots of things going on. So until then, thank you guys so much. See you on Twitch. Bye-bye.